Just getting people to name those things that just...
They're just little simple pleasures in life. Have you got any simple pleasures, Rob? Things that just, they're not a big deal.
Yeah.
But they're just, we're not talking like winning the lottery.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? We're talking like, like itching your arsehole with a fart.
Oh, what a dream. That's the dream, isn't it?
Dreams about it.
That's the dream.
Basically, Rob, people write in and we say whether they're simple pleasures or whether the people writing in are simpletons.
Brilliant. I'm all over this.
So
this sounds great.
This one's from Stephen Kidd. A simple pleasure of mine is grabbing hot clothes out of the dryer and putting them straight on and letting them cool on your body, especially in the winter.
Paedophile.
I let the ironing go cool because you don't want to be hot.
Who wants to...
It does depend if it's the winter. If it's the winter, then it makes more sense. But if it's the summer, then don't do that.
Doing that in the summer should have you hung, drawn and quartered.
Rob? Well, I was just going to say, I mean this with respect, Stephen. You're a fucking animal. Kind of.
Also, he's taking the clothes out the dryer and not ironing it.
Yeah.
It's always creased. It's
Depends
a
if
fuck.
it's like a pair of footy shorts.
Putting a hot thing on because it will still be giving off sort of steamy vapor.
Yeah.
If you put it on hot
you
out
got
of the
that out
dryer.
too early, surely.
That's a bad one. That means.
Can I say a hot towel off the radiator?
Oh, unbelievable.
Yeah, amazing.
Yeah.
But it doesn't translate to clothes out the dryer, surely.
I don't even want a hot towel after the shower.
Oh,
I'm sorry, I don't.
like
No,
a
not
hot
hot,
towel.
but when it's lovely and
Like a
warm in the
warm- I
winter.
like a warm towel, yeah.
Winter maybe, but like
Not in the summer.
I don't want to be sweaty. I hate being sweaty.
Yeah, me too.
I'd rather be anything but sweaty.
Dead.
Not dead.
A warm towel make you sweat.
Yeah.
Don't know.
You sweat in the shower, so you put deodorant on after it.
All right, okay. This next one is from Joe Gifford. When you take a red hot pan off the stove or out of the oven and then put the cold tap on it and it makes that orgasmic
that's a good
sizzle
one.
and smoke comes off, makes me feel like an 1800s blacksmith.
I love that.
Yeah, I mean, he's got a point, hasn't he?
Yeah.
I really enjoy that. Putting in the
That noise is satisfying.
And like turning the pan and stuff and getting it all. Like it. That's a simple pleasure.
Yeah, but he's chasing a dangerous dream there because one day his Le Creuset is going to crack, isn't it?
Yeah.
Because he's put it under too extreme a temperature change.
Yeah.
And then
what
it's
happened to
going to be
Whitney
all
Houston.
over his face.
Yeah.
I think if you just cook steak, if you've already put water in the washing up bowl or the sink, in my head it helps make it cleaner quicker to go while it's piping hot. Get it in there.
It does
you
make
get
it
those
cleaner
bubbles.
quicker.
You're a fool, Dan.
Really?
Is that Phil?
I think
It
I'm
does
helping.
make it cleaning quicker.
I think.
But you've got to let it cool down, otherwise the coating on your pan breaks.
Oh, I've got no coating left. Then,
Yeah, I know,
mate.
but he is right. It does make it cleaner quicker.
I've got a griddle
But
pan.
it's not good for it a long time.
Yeah,
I can
cruise.
smell apples.
He is having a
Yeah,
stroke.
and you've got to make sure a George Foreman grill's properly cooled down before you wipe it down. Otherwise, you're just going to cause irreparable damage.
Are you still rocking the George Foreman?
I've not used it. I left with you for about 8 years, but it's still on top of the cupboard.
Foremans were a big thing.
They were great, weren't they?
You don't throw away a George Foreman grill.
no.
You leave it there because every man can dream of that day when he gets a fucking steakhouse and just cooks himself it on the George Foreman.
Yeah, all the George Foreman. When I'm cooking steaks, I've done a cheese toastie on the George Foreman.
He's a singer, doesn't
Yeah.
Oh, and I'm cooking steak.
It's George Foreman. I've done a cheese toastie on a George Foreman. Excellent.
Yeah, you can do vegetables, all sorts. I remember George telling us on the adverts.
Oh, I thought he told you. Yeah.
A George
Isn't it mad that
Foreman
all
person.
of his kids are called George?
Are they?
All of them.
Even the women?
Including his daughter.
Georgina.
She's George.
That's mental illness.
Yeah.
Hell of a right hand on her as well. Body
All of
shots
George
off her.
Foreman's kids, every single one, and he's got fucking loads. They're all called George.
Thing is, he's whipped out some facts today, and they've been right so far. So
I believe him.
Do you want me to Google it, or should we just...
he's
go
right.
to-
I don't think he's doing it in a piss takeaway.
I think I've heard this before anyway.
Probably from Adam.
Do you know Alexander Hamilton? He had so many kids that they called two of them Philip because the first one died.
You were close.
They were so attached to the name
You were
Philip.
close. He's got... 1 minute.
81.
He's got 12
Oh,
children.
that's knockouts.
And I think 11 of them are called George.
He's got 17 kids by TKO.
Oh no, most of them are
lost one
called
kid on
George.
points.
There's a Georgetta and there's a Frida, but most of them are called George. All the boys are called George.
10 Georges, a Georgetta, and a Frida.
And
Yeah.
a partridge in
So
a
they
pear
have a George the third. How do they number them?
George Foreman the third, George Foreman the sixth. They're the two famous one.
It's a sick
One of
name,
them's in
man.
prison.
George Foreman's like the olden days air fryers. Everyone's buzzing about them.
Basically, yeah.
Yeah, they were 20 years ago.
I'm still on the fence on an air fryer. I've not got one.
Oh, change your life.
Freddie
Robert.
Quinn
Really?
jizzed his keks.
Big talk.
Quinn.
Big talk. Can you substantiate?
It's just, I don't know why it works better than an oven, but it just fucking does. They're excellent. You can just do anything in it. You can just put something in it and then you wait however long you think it takes, you're always right. And you take it out and you're like, fucking hell, I nailed it.
It tastes good as well.
Yeah.
From frozen hash browns. We had it for breakfast the other day in the air fryer. Shit hot.
Cut a spud up, right?
Yeah.
Put it in a bowl, bit of olive
I
oil.
feel like I'm a master chef now.
Bit of olive oil, few
Yeah.
spices, just toss it about a bit. Was it in the fucking air fryer? Fuck off. 20 minutes later, you've got the best chips you've ever had.
These are big claims.
I might buy one. I've been when I get my new kitchen.
Oh my.
I might have to pop back to TK Maxx.
Oh,
Tifo
lordy.
all day.
Is there an air fryer cage?
It's got to be.
Jeff Blank's
Yeah,
air fryer.
I don't know how they retail it, but they're probably standard shelving. I think probably next to huge bottles of shower gel. I imagine
I can't believe we didn't get chucked
somewhere
out,
between
TK
there
Maxx.
and children's shoes. I imagine that's where the air fryers will be.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah.
That's how TK Maxx order this shit.
It's incredible, isn't it?
Right, last one. This is from Reese Williams. Throwing something in a bin first time with an audience.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
It's a classic one, isn't it?
Yeah. You do that a lot. You
Yeah.
call it, but 9 times out.
9 times out of 10 it goes in.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're not putting enough weight in you. Oh, yes. Get it. Yeah.
Yes.
Right.
Right.
Yeah, that's quite a simpleton one, though, so he's still a simpleton.